Hello guys, and welcome back to KDT Fishing. Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. I hope you guys are keeping safe through these challenging times. Obviously, as we all know now, they're starting to ease lockdown and fishing has been allowed as a daily sport. So to get the video started again, I am out here right now pre-baiting the spot. I'm going to be pre-baiting the spot for 5 days until I finally fish and release a brand new episode of the Bait Off series, where two baits go against each other in the official YouTube Bait Off series, and we determine which one wins, which one's better, and which one faces the next opponent, which you guys decide down in the comments. That's coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. But today I'm going to show you how to make a cheap, very effective, if not one of the best baits known to the sport. I'm going to show you the ingredients in a minute, but this bait, with using slightly different ingredients, can be absolutely killer in terms of carp fishing and freshwater, and also in sea fishing, whether it's fishing with a float off the rocks, fishing for sharks on a boat. It doesn't matter. This bait, when used correctly, is one of the best, cheapest baits there is to offer. I'll just give you a quick view of the lake. This is the spot that I am going to be pre-baiting on. Right, so the main ingredients and things that you need to be able to do this bait. I don't know about your house, but in my house we often leave the crust. Can be the best part sometimes, depending on what you're eating it with. But yeah, loaf of bread. You know, collect the end pieces for a few days or for a week in your house. Keep it to one side, ready for when you want to go fishing. Then you need a sieve of some sort. You can get proper fishing ones like maggot riddles. This is just a general household one, and the holes are a little bit small for my liking, but it still works and works well. And then you need your additives. So for coarse fishing, carp fishing, match fishing, I would use pellets, hemp, crushed hemp, sweet corn juice, you know, anything that you know works. Little pieces of luncheon meat, hemp oil. You can add what you want to it, basically. And then obviously you've got the predator fishing side to it, whether it's mullet fishing, shark fishing, pike fishing, different glugs, different juices. This is tinned mackerel with tomato. Yes, fish might not like tomato, but they'll like the red and the oil and the slick that comes off it. But you can add, you know, various different glugs. You've got worm juice, you can buy blood. I'm actually releasing a brand new glug soon, hopefully, that I've been trying and testing for quite some years now. But yeah, you can get creative. You know, if you're catching a fish and you're doing a catch and cook, keep the guts, put the guts in the bread. You know, the juices, the blood, everything that you can that you think will attract whatever it is that you're wanting to catch. And this is all you do to begin making the bait. You hold your sieve over the tub, obviously get your bread, and you start to rub it onto the sieve like this. It'll break up inside the sieve, but it doesn't matter, as you just keep bunching it together and putting the pressure on the bread against the holes as you rub. Obviously, as you do this more and more as well, you make the bread into crumbs just by breaking it up and putting pressure on it, as you can see here. But obviously it's a lot finer there. So literal crumbs. Even good for cooking, you know, if you're doing breaded fish, fillets or chicken. Perfect. Dip it in egg, dip it in this. Voila. But obviously what's good with this as bait is it clouds up. And cloud in the water is good. Obviously when you're fishing for predator fish, if it's clouding up in the water and it's got real blood in there, you know, and it's leaving that slick trailing behind, it works amazing. Same for pike. And obviously for match fishing, carp fishing, just general pleasure fishing, most species love bread. And obviously if this has got little pieces of particles other than the bread, such as the pellet or, you know, maggots, hemp, it's even better. But anyway, I'll just get through a couple of these slices real quick and then I'll catch up with you again, and we'll even throw some in the water's edge and just see what it's looking like. There you go, that'll do for now. Perfect, fresh, ready to go. Obviously I've got a lot more bread to do yet, and it is time consuming, but if you do a lot in one go, you can even freeze some of this up. So you don't have to put the ingredients you're going to be using in straight away. You freeze the bread up into batches, and then obviously you use some for sea fishing, use some for coast fishing. I obviously do both, so I will split it when I've finished it all. But just for this batch, pellets. Absolutely perfect. So going to see what it's like in the water now, and then we'll finish it up there. And then release it. Obviously this is bone dry, but when it's wet, try a bit with water from my hands. Clouds up even more, leaving particles everywhere. And of course, when you've got your additives in there, you're leaving scent everywhere as well. Right guys, that's the end of the video. Like I said, it's a bit of a statement that this is one of the best baits that's possibly available, but if you think about it, most ground baits that you buy from a tackle shop all have breadcrumb in. And this is pure bread. One thing bread is good for is soaking up juices. You know, so whether it's mackerel blood or juices or it's a glug like sweet corn juice, it's soaking it up. So each one of them particles that's falling through the water is releasing a scent. And obviously that's why match anglers rely on bread for fishing pretty much all around the world. But there you go, thank you for watching. It's good to be recording and putting videos on the channel again. Hopefully you'll support the video by leaving a like, subscribing and leaving your comments down below. If you would like to see anything in particular, such as rigs, different baits that I use or make, then also let me know down in the comments below. Thank you for watching guys. Be sure to follow me on the social media links down below as well, and we'll see you in a brand new video, either the bait off or a sea fishing adventures video real soon. Thank you and take care.